This session is basically to just talk to people, your friends, your fans, and people all over the place. Uh, just like I used to say, most times people used to see us just in the spotlight. When people come for events and they come for shows, most times we really don't have that privilege to have one-on-one session with you to just share minds. I know a couple of times I think there was a time that I met you at an event at Atekan Beach somewhere. We were just talking about all these things, and I felt like it would be nice if we have larger audience, people who would really make use of those informations. So also for Mr. Mike, he's my music director. I know sometimes we talk about life, we talk about music generally, but this is a platform where we have younger folks, people who are really looking forward to do music and to attain some level of success at music. That's why we're having this platform. So let me start with Mr. Victor. Uh, you've been playing drums for quite some times now, and vividly I could remember the first time I heard you play. That was at Experience, I think 2016 or 2017. That would be like the first time that I think first time that I would listen to you, probably. But the way you play the drums is just quite so different. I think that was the year they brought Ezekiel Walker and some other people. You guys did some medleys for the praise session. Like, it was so original, it was so authentic. I was like, who is this guy? I had to go and do some diggings and all, So basically, I would want to ask you, at this point in your career now, what can you attribute to this present stage that you are as a musician and also as a drummer?
Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, so first of all, I would say it's God.
Right.
Don't joke with God. God has been good to me. God has been very good to me. So, God, readiness, being ready,
Right.
being working really hard. Working really hard. I've really worked hard. I've rehearsed. I am still rehearsing, still doing my homework. Because if you're ready, if you're prepared, opportunity might meet you at any time.
Right.
So when the opportunity comes, what do you do? So that has been my system. I've been rehearsing, been working, yeah, and it's been God all the way. It's been God. I can attribute everything that I am today, that I will be tomorrow,
Yeah.
to God.
Yeah. Nice. That's a very straightforward answer. Thank you so much. So, to Mr. Mike, let me ask you, um, for over 2 decades, you have been doing active music, that's singing. I know probably
I don't know how to sing anymore.
anymore. From singing to music directing. How has the journey been for you? Knowing the fact that you moved from a generation to new faces of music entirely. How has it been for you?
Well, I will start with what Vic said. It's actually been good, but it's been so challenging because, I just remembered when you played the drums that day. We had a conference, Spurs. It's called
Yes.
Spurs, SPURZ.
Yeah.
I called Uncle Ben, Shegun Obe, and Rotimi Keys,
Yes.
and a music lawyer to speak in the area of business to musicians and all. It's Shegun Obe mentioned something that the first time we met, we talked and all that he went to find out about me. He made research and he noticed that I've been there for a while. So it's been challenging, very, very challenging. You feel humiliated at some point and all, then you have to think, you have to cry and say, how do I go about, what do I do?
Right.
Of course, financial challenge and all of that. So it's been that, but just like Vic said, you just have to be determined. Where you need to be loyal, where you need to to ask questions, ask questions.
Right.
And those places that you need to, it is not about pride or whatever. So there are some people that have been there before you.
Right.
Have a conversation with them and all. So that is the way you should live your life, so that you can. Then this generation, a friend of mine, a younger friend actually, a singer, Olushayo Orodile. Some of us might know him and all. He's a singer and all that. So he told me that I've been able to successfully relate with the younger people now.
Because it's not easy, man.
That is not easy.
It's not easy.
And sincerely, I would say loyalty is part of it.
Yes.
Humility is part of it. You must respect people. You must respect everyone.
Right.
You understand? On the spot, you can do the shouting, you can do all that. Maybe most times I get carried away when I work. I shout on singers. You understand? Because of the work. After the work, I don't have anything in mind anymore. You understand? So everybody respect them. You never can tell whoever will give you an important information that will be of good benefit to you.
Right. So, wow, thank you so much, guys. Just appreciate this. This is so amazing. So, to Mr. Victor, I want to ask, how do you manage stage fright? I know you have played in smaller venues. I know you have played in bigger venues and all. So, at least experience being the most. I mean, you have to play in front of about 600, 700,000 people, and you have been doing that for the past 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, so how do you manage stage fright? Do you still have, and how do you manage it?
Okay, so thankfully, I've had the opportunity to play at a Rehabonki crusade before coming to Lagos.
Wow. Years back, before coming to Lagos, back then in Kogi State. So I already got used to seeing that type of crowd. Wow.
So I never had stage fright at any time playing at the experience.
Wow.
I just had new experience. So
Bishop,
go deeper, Papa.
preach on, sir.
So it was just a new experience at the experience, because that's a musical concert.
Yeah.
Riyad Bonki is a crusade. I think Riyad Bonki would have more crowd than even the experience.
Yes.
Riyad Bonki, a stadium cannot contain
Exactly.
Yes.
So they would have to go and clear a large.
Everybody will be looking at popcorn.
Exactly.
You understand? So, and Riyad Bonki, then the one I played was like 7 days, like Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Sunday.
Wow.
And I was lucky enough, thank God, to be the one to play the praise, because I was the only person. So when Riyad Bonki is coming to your state, there are like several drummers from different churches.
Of course, yes.
To handle.
Yes.
That's how it's done.
Yes, that's done.
I was part of the drummers that they selected when he came to Kogi State. So because I know how to play with a talking drummer, I was the only one who played straight 7 days praise. The praise session for the straight 7 days, both contemporary and
the African praise.
Because I can play it. So that's why I usually say I'm diverting a little bit. I'm deviating.
Yes.
That's why I always say, there's no secular doctor, there's no gospel doctor.
Yes.
Don't learn how to play contemporary. I mean, you might choose it. It's not bad, but something like this is the advantage. So after praise and worship, I'll leave worship and special to the rest.
Yeah.
I don't close. But I played that for 7 days straight.
Wow.
So I mean, I've done that for a couple of times,
and
I've had that experience before coming to Lagos.
To Lagos.
So the experience stage was just a new
experience,
gathering,
as you have said. Yes.
Yeah, so
right.
So I've not really had stage fright.
That's really nice. That's really